Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking all about core health and what I'm going to be doing to help flatten my stomach after having my twins, my two babies here. And also at the end of this video, I'm going to show you my 4 exercises that I was given by my pelvic floor specialist to help bring in that diastasis recti and to help strengthen my core. But because I am a busy mom, we are multitasking today. So join me to help me clean my fridge with the babies. We've got them here on their little snuggle me's just hanging out with me for the morning. I might have to stop and feed them in just a moment here, but we're gonna kind of just jump right into everything. So why is it that everybody talks about core strengthening, core health after having baby? Why is it such a big deal? It is such a big deal because if you think about it, our core muscles are literally being stretched out. So as they're getting stretched out, they're also getting weakened. So it's really important for us to focus on building that back up. So making sure that we Hi, he's hungry. We're gonna have to feed him in just a second. So making sure that we are focusing on exercises that are safe for us post having babies. I'm gonna show you, like I said, the 4 exercises that I'm doing, but we're just gonna talk about why it's so important and what we can do to, make sure that we're doing it safely. We want to work on building up that strength and the stability of our core, doing it in a safe manner, as long as we haven't had any complications and if we don't have any major diastasis recti. We just want to make sure it's safe. That's why it's so important to go to a pelvic floor specialist. Okay, we're going to feed him. We'll be right back in a sec. So first of all, what causes diastasis recti? So this is when the tissue that connects the 2 muscles that bring together the rectus abdominis are separated, basically. So those muscle groups are separated because our belly is just stretching out so much. So those muscles are very much getting weakened because they are getting stretched. So the muscles are widening and getting weak. So this is why it's so important for us later on to work on rebuilding that up. As the muscles are thinning out, they are just more weak, and they have a really hard time contracting. So it doesn't mean that we can't do abdominal work when we're pregnant, but we just have to be a little bit more careful about it. So how do we strengthen our core after pregnancy? I'm going to show you a quick little clip here of what my core is looking like right now. I am going to do the 28-day challenge with the Postpartum TV. So it's pregnancy, I believe it's Pregnancy and Postpartum TV. She is a famous YouTuber. She has been doing core exercises for a long time in regards to pregnancy, postnatal, not just core, but she has a ton of exercises on this topic. On top of that, I will also be doing the 4 exercises that I'll show you at the end of this video that my pelvic floor specialist has recommended. I think it's really important that you see a specialist if you are struggling, especially with any sort of complications, maybe after having a C-section, or maybe you just had a really complicated delivery. I think the biggest thing that people do without seeing a specialist is they start doing all these core exercises and they are actually doing them incorrect, causing more complications. So making sure that you're doing the movements correct, also working on your breath. So really focusing on your breath as you inhale, you relax everything, and as you exhale, that's when you contract the muscles. This is where pelvic floor does come in handy, and it is basically connected together. Our pelvic floor and our core health are very much connected. That's why it's so important to see a pelvic floor specialist after having babies. You think so, eh? Are you good? Yeah? Yes, he's talking. Are you talking? Yeah? You want to be on YouTube? Yeah. Okay. So, okay, I think he's good, so we can continue to clean the fridge. So the nice thing is these days, there are a ton of free resources. So if you can't afford to go to a pelvic floor specialist, or you don't have benefits or anything like that, then you can actually go online. There's a ton of free resources, so you can follow along with someone that is qualified. I'm just going to try and get some of this fridge done here. All right, I'm gonna show you the 4 exercises that I'm gonna do to help strengthen my core and just work on bringing that diastasis recti together.
First up, we have a simple glute bridge. So squeezing up, as you're squeezing up, really think about drawing the navel into your spine. Then a simple bird dog. You have probably seen this many times, trying to keep the back as flat as possible, inhaling and exhaling as you bring the arm and leg down. using opposite leg and arm. Then a simple movement, just opening up that one knee. So doing one leg at a time here, really engaging the core. This exercise right here, I was really excited about. I've never done it before. I've never even really seen it. But what you do is you take a towel that you can grab both ends. So you wrap it around your mid back, just like I have it here in the video. And you're going to pull on each end. So crossing the towel over. As you squeeze up, you're going to inhale and then exhale as you come up, and you want to hold it for 5 seconds. So a count of 5. Those towel ends are going to be pulled almost at a 45-degree angle. So you're going to pull out and up.
So that's all that I have for you guys today. So you have the exercises. Make sure that you are following along if you want to see where I go. I really am wanting to actually bring my core in. I'm not really completely happy with the strength of it. I like having a good solid core. Everything comes from our core, right? So stay tuned for that, because I will be showing you what things look like in 28 days. So stay tuned.